Hi all, my name is Teresa Glover, and in real life, I'm the author of the Caitlin Kelly Monster Hunter series, with the newest release being Blood Moon over Bourbon Street. I'm also an editor at Falstaff Books, but what we care about in this moment is the fact that I am Elitas Moonbrook in this game, and she's about to go get lucky, so hang in there and find out what happens.
Remember me? I'm Elizabete. In real life, I'm Sue London and sadly very badger free. You can find me online at buysuelondon.com, where you'll see that I mostly write Regency romance where women love weapons. Kind of like Jane Austen, but with like swords and guns.
Hey y'all, I'm Misty Massey. I play the cheerful, sun-drenched cleric Malibu. In real life, I write the Mad Kestrel series of fantasy adventures on the high seas, and I'm an acquisitions editor for Lore Seekers Press. You can keep up with me on my website, mistymassey.com, and on Facebook and Twitter.
Hi, I'm Melissa MacArthur, and I play Polly, the lovable, huggable, totally adorable country music bard. In real life, I am the associate publisher at Falstaff Books, and evidently I'm going to be writing a few books too. We'll see how that goes, because writing is scary. You can find me at falstaffbooks.com and on most of the internets at the same place.
Hello, internets. It's your friend Emily. I play Claudia Baron-Liebhaber, the Daria of Rogues. What is this spicy white powder? In real life, I write under the name E.M. Kaplan, including the Josie Tucker Mysteries and the forthcoming Virtual Vigilante series from Falstaff Books. I also sometimes eat disgusting things on YouTube. You can find me at justthemwords.com. That's E.M.
Oh, I guess that leaves me. I am the ever lovable, ever sweet, ever gentle R.E. Carr, the admiral of this asshole armada, otherwise known as she who must motivate with felines and booze, because nothing else seems to faze this damn party. That's all I can say. That being said, when I am not herding cats, I can be found at racheleccarr.com. That's racheleccarr.com because Rachel Carr wrote vegan cookbooks. I am also writing tons of stuff for Melissa to edit. Eep! Hopefully she won't hate me by this, so I have to be nice to her character for the next few games. So, when last we left everyone, everything was fine, right, guys? I mean, totally fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah,
Totally fine.
Everything's always fine.
It's always...
We're never leaving this inn.
I don't think they are, because between the cocaine, the booze, a halfling chef who makes waffles, and a bartender about to get lucky, really, is there anything wrong with this place other than a strange man at the end of the hall that Claudia has found? I mean, what could possibly go wrong, considering a badger has been fed cocaine-laced food? Really?
Well,
that
I mean,
never
isn't
ends
there-
badly.
Isn't there always a strange guy at the end of a hall at the inn anyway?
Yeah, it is. Except this one has an eye patch. I mean, it's slightly...
So it's Wednesday instead of Tuesday?
Correct.
Okay.
I think what we left off with is, who are you? You lovely female. That was directed at Claudia for a change.
She's gonna bust in, run at him, and hug him and say, "Honey, I'm home."
Make a animal handling. That's probably the most appropriate skill.
Okay. Claudia rolls a 19.
Oh my. I must say, I am completely overwhelmed by this amazing display of affection. Who might you be, you lovely maid, pirate, bar wench, chef with... Are those bear ears?
Yeah, I imagine it looks like she's wearing a snowsuit by this point. She's got all these layers.
Are you perhaps from a warmer climate and not accustomed to these balmy temperatures?
I've traveled a great distance to meet you. Wait, this is the captain, right? You are the captain, right? You are my sweetheart, correct?
Oh, why, I am known in many circles as a captain of a great many things. My name is Jerry.
Of course it is.
Jerry, huh? Sounds a little bit like my ex's name.
Oh, really? Did I know you
The-
before with fewer layers?
The only problem with Claudia encountering this guy first is she has no recollection of what she's supposed to be doing. Or, like, giving him, was there an orb? Was that for him? Or what? So she's just gonna be,
The cocaine may be speaking more than you.
she's just gonna be totally BSing and, making small talk about how great the inn is, how wonderful the waffles are. The staff is so pleasing.
Ella, can I have a perception check?
Why should I need to perceive anything? But sure, hold on.
It's not beneath you. Oh my god. Claudia is speaking to a man and not stabbing him at the end of the hall. It's actually that unusual, it catches your attention. Also, Lorna has a nice rack.
Well, I mean, it's kind of impressive and I'm proud of Claudia, but I have other things on my mind, apparently.
We don't kink shame.
I'll just notice what Claudia's doing and keep following the nice rack.
Okay. So, back at the bar, Elizabeth.
Yes.
The alcohol is good, and the orc flattener is living up to its name. Also, Honey's eating some enhanced waffles. He's eating a lot suddenly.
I'm dancing on the bar and singing, and I think I tried to start some sort of bard competition or something.
Oh yes, the song of my people. the no one understands the song of the hobgoblins anymore until you've heard it with the kazoo, as is traditional. So yes, there is quite a ruckus going on the other side of the bar.
So I try to encourage Honey to come up on the bar and dance with me.
Okay, animal handling as well for the actual intended purpose. Honey pulls himself up on the bar and starts gyrating like the gopher from Caddyshack.
There you go.
So he clearly is into the hobgoblin kazoo work.
Excellent. Are we getting any tips yet?
Let me see. Call odds or evens.
Odds.
No, not yet. Unfortunately, Barry Manahai is suffering from his lack of knowing any hobgoblin songs, so he's basically trying to belch in time with the music.
I see.
And it is distinctly average. It's like wands flexing.
All right, well that's where you can leave us. We're dancing on the bar.
Yep, are you dancing the same jig as Honey, or
I'll let Honey set some standards here that I will follow until it becomes boring.
So it's definitely like a more twist and shout kind of. I mean, that's what a badger can really do motion wise.
Exactly.
I'm thinking like the gopher in Caddyshack.
That is exactly that. Yes,
That's exactly right.
I'm all right. I wish there was video because I'm literally doing the dance.
I was too. Okay, well, if it's my turn, I'm totally getting up on the bar with them because this is just too much of a party for
All
me
right,
to not.
get up on there.
Absolutely.
All right, make a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, are you guys trying to synchronize the booty shake at this point?
As well as drunk people can.
Oh God! So yeah, you're like, yeah.
I think
there
we're
is
doing
nothing
awesome.
beyond. You are overwhelmed with emotion. Like clearly, this hobgoblin bard has just struck a chord. It's kind of like Danzig doing opera at this point. And there's just nothing to see here. And woohoo! Go Elizabeth! She's just like adding flourishes. Really, what could anyone notice with this going on? Polly? What you doing over there with your kazoo?
Me and my hobgoblin buddy here, we're just making some music. I'm gonna take him by the arm and we're just gonna rock out.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Alrighty. Rolled a
Oh my
natural
God.
20, which puts me at a 30.
Hot diggity dang.
Dang, girl.
Dear Lord. All I could say is that You have brought an entire room of pirates to a mix of sublime joy, tears. This is the type of performance that will be spoken of for the ages. You indeed have become the Freddie Mercury and the David Bowie of Hobgoblin Kazoo Danzig Opera.
All right, I'm going to shout out, my name's Polly Darton. Y'all remember my name.
We shall never forget you! Like, you know, torches are being lit, money is being thrown at your feet. The hobgoblin you think might be dropping to one knee and proposing, but you're not quite sure. It also could be he's bending down to pick up the significant amounts of money being thrown at you guys.
Can I pick up some of it and shove it down my shirt?
Okay. You do collect 15 silver so far.
Nice.
And one gold piece, because somebody was truly moved to tears.
Excellent. Well, I'm just going to keep on keeping on.
This old pirate just kind of, he winks.
I'll wink back.
Can I have a perception?
Well, just a 7.
You are basking in the glow of adoration of all these people. In fact, you think one guy might be running out the room, you know, probably to tell everyone of this amazing performance.
Ah, yes. Back in my element.
Barry is kind of weeping, but trying to add to your performance.
Sorry, Barry. I got this.
No one is noticing the Barry in a corner. Alrighty then. Well, Claudia, you can hear just thunderous applause and commotion causing Jerry next to you. What say we go check out those festivities? They sound a trifle rollickin'.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. She continues to BS because she can't remember why she's here. But before they leave this little room, she would like to surreptitiously look around to see if there's anything worth stealing.
There's a giant frog sitting on a bar stool with a cup of tea in front of it, lapping it occasionally with his tongue.
Is the frog small enough that I could hide it in my clothes?
The frog is the size of a German shepherd.
Okay, that's a no.
Even with that many layers, it would be difficult.
Okay, so she is ready to follow the captain, Jerry, back out to where the party is.
Okay. As you are turning around, there are a couple of other people in the hall. Namely, Ella and Lorna the bartender. I mean, it's impressive.
Does Jerry notice the rack?
I noticed the rack, therefore you know it has to be fairly noticeable.
We travel with Polly, so, you know, we have a whole other standard.
I say, who is watching the bar? Lorna's just like turning a little bit red. I'm on my break. And just goes inside.
There's a half-orc on it. Nobody'll bother it.
Why, hello. I see you are a lady of much, substance. What brings you to my fine establishment?
At the moment, her. But, you know, if you're around later.
Oh.
Claudia's gonna grab his arm and kind of sidle up to him, a little bit jealous-like.
It is a little difficult with the sheer volume of layers. It's kind of like an Eskimo. You know.
It's a lot of woman to hug.
Right now, I am so happy that I am one of those people that visualizes. You know, there are some people that can't visualize. And I'm so happy I'm one of the people that can, because the image that I've got in my head is the funniest thing I've heard of in ages.
Claudia dressed up like the Michelin Man.
Oh, God. But trying to be sexy. It's hilarious.
As one does when one is the Michelin Man.
What do I add to this?
As she has her, she'd like to put her arm around his waist, if possible, and pat his pockets if he has any.
Oh, are you attempting to pickpocket, or are you just feeling?
Well, she's not groping him. She is looking for like, not those jewels, but like the actual gold or whatever.
Let's see a sleight of hand then, Michelin Claudia.
You're right. Michelin Claudia rolls a 29.
Oh, you can definitely feel that he has a sizable purse. Like it's
Are you
it's
Grab
definitely
that bag,
above
girl.
average.
Are you sure that's what it is?
It's he's the kind of guy who has a purse that means he doesn't have to drive a Lamborghini Chariot, if you know what I mean.
She's
Yeah.
gonna massage his sack.
It's
I think
it's definitely firm, full, and slightly jingly, just the way you like them.
Her eyes are gonna sparkle.
He He also has a set of keys on one hip and a not so subtly hidden dagger.
Can she try to steal the keys?
You did roll very well. You can always try.
All right. She would like to try.
And before shit goes down, like when Ella sees Claudia like groping the captain, she's just gonna follow Lorna into the room. We know how this plays out.
Cue smooth jazz. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. He seems oblivious because the Michelin Man is groping him. So are you gonna go for the keys or the sack? You can only pick one.
Claudia's more interested in the keys, to be honest.
All right, you have absconded with a set of keys to the bar.
Nice.
I assume you're not going to inspect them all while he's there next to you, but I don't assume.
No, she will try to tuck them into one of her layers for.
Name the layer.
Jangle. I think the outside one was the pirate layer.
Yes.
So that's the one she'll
Okay.
use.
All right. So they are tucked in the pirate bodice. Check. You can also hear uproarious applause. Like pretty much the dead could be hearing this.
Then that's the way that she will head.
Okay.
Hopefully he will too.
He's heading towards the bar, and he does though pause at the door and kind of give you a big wink, nudge, nudge. I should mention that Lorna is a trained professional, if you know what I mean.
Claudia has no idea what that means, but she's gonna bat her eyes back.
Where do you hail from, you cold-blooded little minx?
My friends and I came from a really far away place. She has no idea.
I just want to hear more. Would you like to maybe partake in a beverage of the alcoholic variety? Since the bartender's not there, we can just pour pure booze into our cups.
All right, she's gonna give him a thumbs up.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, for those in the bar, a rather tall, dashing man with a goatee, an eye patch, and long flowing hair, wearing a supremely frilly shirt and very tight leather pants and a waistcoat, is like, "Hello, my people! I see it's a party and I haven't even been invited." The pirates do seem to all take notice.
I try to call him up onto the bar to dance.
There's a lot of "Arr, arr, arr."
Arr! I don't know, everybody else is doing it.
And I brought myself a lovely lady. Everyone, this is, what's your name again?
Sweetie?
This is my sweetie! And the pirates all go, "Arr!" and raise their tankards.
She'll R back.
Got a lot of layers on that one. Meanwhile, Claudia, you kind of hear, oh, you're one of the captain's girls?
Who said that?
There is a half-elven bard with a lute looking rather despondent in the corner.
Oh, I am the lovely lady of layers. You may have heard of me.
Yes, I have. But you're for the Captain? His eyes are wobbling as he's staring at the lovely Lady of Layers.
She's just gonna shrug.
But I might not have a lot of money, but I have love in my heart. Jerry just turns around. I have 3 ships and a hot tub. Who you going with?
Oh, she's definitely going with Jerry. She's also going to be casting her eyes around for anything that looks like it might need to be unlocked.
Okay. You roll perception and we'll come back to you, because meanwhile, there's a thunder, like I said, there's a lot of performing. How long you gonna go there, Polly?
Until the dawn breaks.
I mean, seriously, somehow your performance was so good that, like, local will-o-wisps have come in. They're sparkling, like, erupting around you, too.
This is, like, excellent. I'm just gonna keep on, maybe cast, inspiration.
I would argue that everyone is, like, inspired. Yeah, let's just put the big, inspiration, like... This is just the power of friendship and love, and like sparkles have just erupted from this stage.
Best day ever. I'm gonna holler over to Claudia and tell her to bring hot pants over here.
She will do her best.
Yeah, this is now just how, like, as you can see this is how the world is seeing Polly right now.
Are these actual sparkles that we can see floating in the air?
Yes.
Okay. Malibu gots to go get in on that, cause
No, they're actually on the map, guys. Like,
okay,
you're gonna join? Are you gonna sing?
I am dancing around Polly in a circle in the sparkle circle.
Give me a performance.
Okay. Yeah, I suck.
It's okay.
You're just blinded by the sparkles. It's okay.
I am. I'm dancing like a 3-year-old, and it's glorious.
You kind of get a cheesy thumbs up from Barry. He's feeling your solidarity. He's also clearly, like, dropping to a knee and almost platoon, like, throwing his arms out. Why? As Claudia is waddling off with the captain. But yeah, there's, like, an actual aura around Polly.
This is excellent. This is like the best day ever. It would only be better if I had a kitty.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
You might manifest a kitty. That was what I was thinking.
I'm gonna look down at Malibu and say, Malibu, this is just fabulous.
It is. It's the best day ever.
No, I think someone else is having the best day ever.
Kind of like that intro to Legally Blonde where, you know, it's like just painting her nails.
It's the
everybody's partying.
perfect day.
Yeah.
So, Ella, are you being shy and retiring, or athletic and, you know?
Well, I mean, there's no shy and retiring.
Yeah. Shall we keep the smooth jazz playing?
Oh, for sure.
Here,
Definitely.
I'll since you're having such a good time, I don't want you to feel left out.
I have my own cloud of sparkles.
It's the love shack, the little love shack.
They're passion sparkles.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the passion. We have the passion sparkles. That's the you can do what you want in that room. We'll check back.
Cool.
How many rounds are you occupied?
Oh, it's gonna be a minute.
Okay, you just
Yeah.
do you.
Yeah.
Just make a perception roll
Okay. Hold on.
for bow chicka wow wow. Nah,
Well, clearly, I'm
You are-
very busy.
you're very busy, and we'll
Very
just.
busy.
I won't make you roll. I assume you're good. at
Nose
these
to the
things.
grindstone, you know.
Oh, well then.
Is that what you call it in your culture?
Definitely glad we got the purple curtain of distraction there. So,
It's a curious name for it, but okay.
purple curtain of distraction.
No, grindstone.
Look, it's clearly been well worn, but it's very useful. Let's put it that way.
Indeed.
Yeah. You might be hitting the village bicycle, but it's a comfy ride. yeah. What is everyone else doing? Obviously, Jerry is kind of like, I have no idea what's going on, but I love it. He's going to the bar, behind the bar, and grabbing the most expensive alcohol and pouring it into large tankards. He's got 2. He sees Polly and pours a 3rd. How do you feel about sharing? Lovely lady of layers.
Well, Claudia is, normally a pretty selfish person. But, and again, she has no idea what he's talking about. But she's happy to share his drink with him.
He hands you one of the tankards of the good stuff.
She'll take a huge drink. Maybe it'll counteract the spicy white powder, but, who knows. But she does want to try to
You can see sparkles everywhere.
She does want to try to get Elisabete's attention. Because maybe Elisabete can remember what the heck they needed from this guy.
What you doing, Elisabete? The Michelin Man is signaling you. You do notice!
I just kind of lean towards her. You're counting on me to remember things?
Please tell me those are badger sparkles and not badger poots, because I don't want to go to that world again.
They are pretty green.
They are green.
Yeah,
They're pretty green.
Overdressed. Okay, so maybe Elisabete doesn't remember. Or maybe Claudia will sidle over toward Polly.
Elisabete, guess what you see? More of you here.
I am staying
It's
where
a
I
sound
am.
you know.
I run as
know
fast
well.
as I can.
A sound that will hopefully be greatly amplified in post-production.
Hint, hint.
It's a...
I run! I run!
Yeah, right. I think that's... You have noticed it. You know what that calls for, everyone? Time to click on your tokens and roll for initiative.
I run like wildfire.
Claudia rolls a 16.
Elisabete
Polly
rolls a
13.
21.
Malibu's not
Sorry.
sure why she's even standing up.
Ella rolls a 10. She's still busy.
She is. And safe, because you've got walls in between you and the cloud of doom.
And the purple veil of passion has descended upon me.
The purple veil of passion, as it shall now be known.
Walls and the purple veil of passion.
Yes. All right. Elisabete, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do when the fart comes for you?
GTFO, man.
Okay. Are you dashing or...
I will dash as much as I can.
There
I'm
are
gonna
doors, so those will slow you.
I've got angles to make through here, but yes, I would like to make it
Yeah.
into the barn, please.
Okay, yeah, you can make it into the barn.
So,
I
and
assume
I will
you're
be-
just bashing through the doors.
I will be closing those doors behind me while screaming,
Oh, okay, you're closing them.
Badger fart!
The words of true terror. Badger fart. Anything else, Elizabeth?
I think that's all I've got time for.
Claudia Barley Power.
Nothing good can last. She sees the poot cloud, but she wants to ask Polly, what are we supposed to do with the captain now that we have him?
Polly's gonna look back at her and say, tie him up with a layer. We'll kidnap him.
Oh, excellent.
I've got him distracted. You get him.
Okay. All right. She's going to look at her clothing and see which is the most easily removable top layer item.
You did declare it was the pirate layer, was the outside. It also is the
Pirates
layer that
have a
has the
sash.
keys in it. You do have a sash and a bandana.
Ooh, nice. Very convenient.
Yes.
Okay. She'd like to kind of sidle around behind him and see if she can
What? Hello?
gather his two hands together.
Are you attempting to do this in a sexy way or a strong-arming way? Or do you know the difference?
Well, it's Claudia, so she's going to attempt sexy, but it'll probably be just like, I
Oh
don't know.
God, you're gonna make me do grappling rules, aren't you?
It'll probably be creepy.
I want to hear your role playing of this, please. That will determine what I will allow you to roll.
All right, she's been told that she needs to make eye contact at all time.
How are you gonna make eye
so
contact
she's
with the back of his head? Tell me.
Well, she will anyway, whether or not he looks at her. And she might even drop to her Michelin knees, and but it kind of looks like she's just setting up to trip him or something. But she will take his hands in hers and try to pull them behind his back a little while in this awkward position.
Are you trying to play rough with me, little lady?
Oh, okay. She's gonna undo the sash from her waist and maybe thread it around his hands.
Okay.
So you're
First off-
you're taking off clothes in a bar full of drunk pirates. This works.
And engaging in light BDSM at this point. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You know what? For you, it's probably animal handling.
Okay, I'll give that a shot.
I want to see how this goes.
Ooh, she rolled a 16.
Let's just... Oh, you can tie me up all you want, but shouldn't we go to the boudoir? As he's letting you do it.
I would think that Claudia would be into public humiliation, so, it seems on brand to me.
Can Polly holler to bring him over here? Bring, Hot Pants Man over this way?
Oh, absolutely. She's going to be trying to give Polly a secretive wink that will probably...
He's not resisting.
It'll probably crunch up half of her face.
So you're going to go back to in front of Paul like that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he is absolutely not resisting this because, pirates have wisdom as a dump stat. Let's be real. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
You do, oh yeah, you're probably too busy to notice this. You did hear someone scream, "Badger something." Polly.
It's okay.
What you up
Well,
to?
Polly's gonna just kind of step down and, kind of try to distract him with all of her lovely assets. And
You're glowing and singing on a stage. How much more distracting you gonna be, girl?
I haven't even started taking anything off yet.
Oh, lordy.
So,
Alright.
we could just kind of pull the top down just a hair, just to make sure everything's in its right position. But does he still have that tankard of alcohol?
No, he had to set it on the bar to get tied up by Claudia.
Oh, darn. Okay.
I mean, Claudia could reach over and hand it to you, I guess, as a free action, since he's not resisting getting tied up.
Yeah, if you gesture to me, I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll gesture to give me the tankard.
Are you gonna gum down
You
off
got
the
it.
table?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a big drink of it and just kind of, let it run down the front a little bit, and then hand it off to the hobgoblin to my side.
He grunt. Do you speak Hobgoblin?
I speak the language of love.
Yeah, you get. Clearly, he understands you in a spiritual level. This man, Goblin, is probably your soulmate at this point.
And, I think I want to... We're kidnapping this guy, so I think I want to grab him.
You're okay. You're going
I don't
to
know exactly what I'm
grab
going
the
to do with
tied
him at
up
this point, but,
human
that's why we have,
captain.
Elizabeth and Ella.
How exactly do you grab him?
I'm going to just grab him, right? In front of me and like a big bear hug, just shove his, head right down into the alcohol I just poured there.
I can't see why any sane man, let alone a pirate king who's half into his cups, would resist this. But, just in case, I'm going to give him disadvantage. He's ready to dive into that sacred valley and explore all its wonders. Much like Ella is right now, behind the violet curtain.
Indeed.
Are you moving
I'm
off the table, though? Because you still haven't...
Sorry. I was surrounded by the, thingies.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah. Polly rolled a 13.
As you pass through those sparkles, you feel kind of a tingle.
Ooh, that feels lovely.
You know, like when you have really cold ice cream on a hot day? It's almost brain freeze, but like the pleasant version.
Well, I'm okay with this.
All right, just checking.
I'm kind of standing in the edge of the sparkles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got Claudia and I've got Malibu right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to say, come on, ladies. Let's take this one.
Okay.
And then
that's
the end of my turn.
So I'm guessing I need to roll perception to see if I notice anything going on.
Yes, but you will be at disadvantage due to sweet, sweet lovin'.
Well, clearly. And Ella rolled a 14.
But you still make it. As you hear a scream of, what was it again, Elizabeth?
Badger farts, badger farts, badger farts.
Bad badger farts.
Well, I mean, clearly to Ella, that just means that I'm in probably the best place possible since, behind closed doors, away from badger farts. And B, I probably can, take my time a little bit more because, I gotta wait for the cloud to dissipate.
There's definitely some things that are waiting to dissipate, if you know what I mean.
Indeed.
All right. Continue smooth jazz.
Indeed.
Malibu, can I have a wisdom save?
Let's see what that might be.
Roll good.
Roll good? Okay. There we go. Ooh, I rolled good.
You feel a tiny tingle, but you recognize that tingle. Because in the back of your mind, you hear that sound again.
Which... No! No, where do I hear it from? From the tingles I'm in right now or from the tingles on the bar?
From the both.
Okay, I'm jumping out of the sparkles.
Can I have a constitution save, please?
Help. Is that good enough?
Oh yeah, you're still conscious, but that also means you see it.
No, I don't want to see that. What is it?
A pillar of glowing, sparkly light crashes, and all of a sudden this pirate here...
Please don't tell me the pirate becomes the plesiosaur.
Oh, the pirate poofs out of it.
Polly?
You gonna do anything else this turn?
I'm gonna move over here and grab Polly and say, I don't know what that is. It scares me and we need to leave.
Polly's
Meanwhile,
gonna look at her and say okay, and you kind of motion to Jerry, and he's going too.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you have also forgotten that while the hobgoblin race is a musical people, they are also a jealous people, and you have just laid hands upon another male in the presence of your soulmate. You hear a tremendous roar and a lot of hobgoblin grunting that sounds suspiciously like lines you would hear in a romance novel.
What?
It's a Hallmark movie gone wrong.
It is. You're pretty sure, actually, upon noticing that this hobgoblin has a flannel tartan under his armor.
Okay.
He may also run a Yuletide tree farm back in his home province.
Well, can I just kind of reach back and take his hand and pull him over to me?
Are you going to reassure him?
Yes.
The power of love surges and the sparkles grow bigger.
He's my baby. He's my soulmate. Language is not a barrier here.
And with that amazing declaration of love, it's like the whole entire room fills with these sparkles.
Oh,
And you
God,
can
help me,
all
no!
hear. Diddly-doo-diddly-doo. Can I have wisdom saves from everybody?
Polly rolls a 9.
You pass out.
Oh.
Claudia rolls an 8.
Ella, you pass out for different reasons.
Well, obviously, I'm exhausted.
Malibu rolls a 20.
Yes. You are happy. The power of love has overwhelmed you as well. Everyone is overwhelmed by the power of love.
Even me?
I'm in the stable. Do I have to roll?
Forgot to come up
Yes,
for
you
air.
do. You do, but you get advantage.
That darn grindstone.
You do get advantage, Elizabeth.
Nothing good can come of this.
All right. Everyone who made a 15 or higher. That's good.
Huzzah.
Everyone who did not make a 15, you will be at disadvantage for the next 5 turns as a haze of loving sparkles descends over all of you. And you feel the world changing as you hear your favorite sound in the whole wide world.
Wedding bells?
No, hobgoblins don't have wedding bells. They have gongs of desire.
Oh, ooh. Yes, bring me your gong of desire.
Gong
That's-
with a G, not a D.
Yeah.
Oops.
Everyone now wants... Just so you know, if you're planning your hobgoblin wedding, the gongs are not optional. All right. Can everyone see where they wake up?
Yes, but is Jerry with us?
No.
Am I still dressed in layers?
No.
Oh, nuts.
In fact, all of you are dressed in your initial outfits.
Is Ella
Is my hobgoblin here?
No.
is Ella in a lone and now somewhat embarrassing position?
Yes, but you are all fully clothed. You're just in the same positions as when you left. So hold on, let me.
I will turn my head so that she doesn't see that I see her. And she can
Hey, I mean,
get up.
I'm athletic. What can I
She
say?
can get up in a dignified manner. I know, but you're dignified, so.
For all you know, she passed out drunk between some pillows.
Claudia's gonna say, "Hey, we left the inn. Hey, Ella, I'm glad you came."
But
Several times.
You have no bear ears, Claudia.
What? This sucks. Like none of them, not even the brown ones from originally.
I hate this reality.
You have the brown. Oh no, you don't even have your brown ones.
Oh my god, this is the worst.
Damn it, honey.
Meanwhile, but Honey the Badger is there and is kind of looking very confused and like. Yeah, everyone who did not make a 15, you are at disadvantage for the next 5 turns because you feel very woozy.
Does anybody have the orb?
Check your pockets, please.
Do we do just an investigation or?
Yeah, investigation from everyone.
Elle rolled a 12.
Claudia rolled an 18.
11.
Elizabeth, guess what you find in your pocket?
Guys, I have the orb.
You do.
Oh, I thought it was a sack.
It is in your pouch this
Damn
time.
it, Claudia, you know I don't have a sack. I understand that I'm muscular. I get that.
Meanwhile, I need a perception check.
From everybody?
Yeah. Dear Lord, people.
Claudia rolls a 9.
Whoa! The universe has shifted fundamentally.
Well, I mean, if we're at disadvantage, Ella's right on track. She's an 8.
No, but you made. I thought you made your roll. No, you didn't, did you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, sorry. I thought for one beautiful moment.
Nope, it's just me and Claudia.
Okay.
No, she woke up addled.
I rolled a 7 with a +5.
You guys hear some music?
Music is good.
Yeah, Malibu?
Yeah.
You hear country music.
And it's not Polly playing?
No, you kind of hear somebody singing, Babies, don't let your... Oh, sorry. No, that's the wrong word. No, it's mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be adventurers. Don't let them go off in search of fortune and fame.
Hey, Paul, you're way better than that.
Aw, thank you, Malibu. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
This is terrible. I'm never gonna be a bard. If only there was some handsome stranger who could save me from this horrible town and my lack of musical ability. Whoever could do such a thing?
From which direction is this music coming?
The so-called music is coming from the east towards some buildings.
Okay, so while all of this is going on, Ella's feeling a little rattled, so she's gonna pull her scroll of pedigree out of her bag and make sure that it's still there.
Oh, yes.
Because she needs to validate that she is who she's supposed to be.
Oh, it is, totally. And you also have like a diamond ring and a letter or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got engaged?
Can I... not that I know of. I don't think it's legal here anyway.
No, it is a big-ass diamond ring, too.
Is it the signet ring that I've carried, or is this a new ring?
This is a new ring. This is more like engagement-y.
Oh, Lord. I guess I need to investigate this ring to see if I can discern anything from it, and with disadvantage, I have a 19.
We all know that Ella's the sort to buy herself a ring.
Oh my God, you are absolutely clear that this is like a prince or duke level rich-ass engagement ring.
Oh, then I'm totally fine with it.
With severe money.
And what was the other thing besides the ring that I had? A letter?
A letter, yes. It has your house seal on it.
Can I read it?
Oh, it is to the lovely Elitas announcing that your engagement to Prince Humperdinck
Humperdinck.
of Maronia. Yes.
Humperdinck.
Well, you know, I'm not too upset about that at the moment because I don't really remember him.
He was like a guy that, you know, that one guy at the party that like had no hygiene but really rich parents?
Ew.
Like Poindexter from Revenge of the Nerds, kind of curly hair. He really needed like to wear goggles because he could barely see, and might have had acne, but he had a lot of money.
Well, I guess I could always just move a second bed into the bedroom.
You could always
Hey.
hire a bartender.
Man, you could have a whole other castle.
I don't have to hire anybody.
So yeah, you hear the singing, headed just to the southeast of where you are at, and perhaps some sobbing.
Oh, Polly, let's go help her. She sounds so sad.
Okay. I could play a song and cheer her up.
There you go. Because it sounds like she likes your kind of music anyway.
All right, which direction are y'all heading?
East.
Okay, east or southeast?
I don't know. Which way doesn't make me climb a tree?
East.
Well, you could. The tree is like a big pine tree. You could just walk around it. You can cut through it though. It's not dense. But yeah, the sound is coming from behind this building. I don't know if you can see it.
I can see the building. I can also see the other side of the tree. I'm going this way.
Yes, you do see a kind of like, you know how like those like ground erupts in a bog. I mean, there's like sparkling out of the ground, like it's about to tell you there's loot in an RPG.
Oh, sparkly stuff. Let's go get it.
It's the sparkly stuff
it
that
looks-
sent us here.
But it's over there.
It is over there. Let's go see what's wrong with the poor little thing, and then we can go jump back in the sparkly.
You hear sniffling and sobbing, and someone wishing and hoping for somebody to help her realize her musical dream.
Polly does not care.
Ella's just kind of following. She's really not engaged mentally. She's just going with the...
Did Claudia notice Ella's huge ass ring?
I don't know. Did Ella brandish it in any way that a rogue... I mean, rogues do kind of have a sense for this thing.
Of course not, because Ella's not stupid.
Okay.
Dense, but not stupid.
I'll give you one perception check. If you natch 20 it, you notice. Claudia rolled a 21.
You're kidding me.
It was only a nat 19, but man, was it close.
Yeah.
You get a sense, though, your rogue senses, your valuable senses are tingling hardcore around Ella.
You don't know what it is, but something's going on.
Exactly. You know that, like all your friend has something cool, like some cool news to tell you, and she's not telling it.
She must have had something special in that secret room. Actually, do we remember where we just were?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I will say those that didn't make the roll are, it's kind of like you were drunk, but all of you were suddenly sober.
Secret
Well, that's
room, is that
unpleasant.
the same as a grindstone?
Yes. Also, any effects
where
of
you
the
find the
magic
grindstone.
powder have dissipated,
Oh, man.
along with your ears.
Yeah, she had a handful of it in her inventory. Is that gone as well,
That
too?
is gone.
Son of a biscuit.
All of your equipment has reset to years ago.
I feel like I could probably find past Kitty here.
But how many years? Is my memory restored? Where am I?
Make a intelligence save. Nope, you have no fucking clue. Sorry. This is just a town full of people, but you hear a lot of, banjos in the background,
That's hilarious.
as well as sobbing.
You
This is a
know,
horrible place.
no, that song, it sounds an awful lot like what my mama used to sing to me
And for
when
anyone,
I was just a tiny little thing.
Oh, you know what? Now that you think about it, it sounds exactly, except it's not tone deaf. I mean, it's tone deaf and not the usual that you're used to.
Can I keep
So,
going
we're
looking
in
for
musical hell or something?
Yeah, you guys can keep going.
Can I see this lady here to talk to her?
Yes, you now can, but boy, does she look familiar. You see a ginger lass with really high hair and two big braids and a very low-cut pink bustier.
Mama!
This woman, who looks to be between the ages of 17 and 20, kind of stares at you very strangely.
Mama, it's me, Polly!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Do I know you?
Ella's gonna step surreptitiously away from Claudia, but to see what's going on in this conversation.
Excuse me? Do I know y'all?
Yeah, but no, not yet. Have you met the Fandango yet?
The who? The what? What's a fandango?
Don't do it, Mama. He's gonna break your heart.
Malibu leans forward over Polly's shoulder and says, "Don't tell her that. There won't be a you."
Oh,
What do you mean? There. I love your hair. How do you get it so
Well,
fluffy
thank
like
you.
that? It almost looks like my technique.
it is. You taught it to me when I was a little girl. You look
Everyone,
you're my mama.
listen to me. Don't let their boobs touch or the planets might explode.
Boop Mageddon!
Mama, I think I'm here from the future.
What? The future? I don't get it. Is that a
I
town
don't
down
either,
the
but
road?
this badger farted. This badger
Oh,
farted, and now we're here.
I'm sorry. Do I know you again? Hold on. Let me just go. You know what? I'll take you to my mama, and maybe she'll explain it. I mean, we can hope. Are you here at Billy's Hills for a reason? Are you coming as a traveling minstrel? We've been inviting all the local musicians. This town makes the finest banjos and guitars in the whole West.
Polly's gonna stamp her high-heeled boot and say, "Fanny Darton."
That's my name. Oh, have you heard of me? I am the bestest barmaid here, but someday I'm gonna be a big star too.
Not if you get knocked up, you won't, Mama.
Malibu said.
Huh?
Malibu says, "Don't do
Ella's
that."
just very confused.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. Bye, nice to see you. Oh my.
There are several things happening below Ella's class, and she's just checked out mentally.
Who on earth could that fine stranger be? Oh, butter my biscuit.
Oh, good God.
I better not let these little bitches see him. Hi.
Hey, Paul, I think it's too late.
Where's she going?
She's run into the town center.
To her destiny.
She's chasing a D, that's for sure.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I want to run after her.
Oh dear. All
I'll
right.
follow Polly while she chases down her mommy issues and just kind of stay away from Claudia.
Okay. Everyone who comes into the center, you do indeed see that Miss Fanny Darton is looking at a gentleman strolling down from by the well.
There's always a well.
There's always a well. It's a very interesting looking well. It sparkles. Who knows where it could lead, like to some faraway place and wonders unknown to all mankind. There's something about a well that's, well, fascinating.
Are you saying where there's a well, there's a way?
But are the sparkles purple?
No, the sparkles are not purple, they are pink, like the ones around Polly. But you also see, it said, you see a gentleman and a woman running after said gentleman going, "Hold up, you horn-swoggling demon of all things abhorrent and against morality! How dare you come to our town and stir up trouble?"
I've stirred up a lot of things in my time, gorgeous, but trouble is just the easiest for me to stir up. Now, if you'd like, we can go back to your place and I can stir you up again.
How dare you! I will never. And you stay away from my sister. She's impressionable.
And flexible.
Never. You take that back. No one goes near Fanny and lives.
Polly, you have an aunt?
Ella hears the sound of a Karen in training and perks up.
Oh, really? So, yes, you do see a... She does have that angled haircut of blonde hair.
Well, of course she does.
And has a warhammer and a set of mail armor and looks very pissed off. And is chasing a gentleman. Would you care to describe yourself, unknown gentleman?
He's a stunningly handsome man, strumming on a guitar. A nice rock and roll style riff that feels a little out of place in this banjo-twanged shithole. About a little under 2 meters tall, pointy ears, blonde hair, dark brown goatee, completely incongruous with the blonde hair, ponytail, a lovely purple hat with a giant swooping feather, and a rapier hanging next to his, well, other sword.
Oh my ladies, you are in the presence of a
Bard.
fantastical bard. Definitely a bard.
So which one of these is the Karen screaming? Is it the blonde?
Oh, it's always the blonde.
Hey,
It
The
usually is.
I'm
the
not
kind
screaming.
of paladin-y, priestly looking one running after him. And meanwhile, the one you have identified as Fanny is like, "Oh, come on, sis. You never let me have any fun."
Ella's gonna get closer just to listen because she recognizes that Karen and she feels bonded to this social level that she's displaying, obviously. So she wants to kind of find out what's going on and maybe see if she can make a friend here because clearly they have to be of the same status.
Polly, you don't remember having an aunt? Just saying.
I'm really, really confused.
But she has hair as golden and silky as yours. Weird.
Don't worry about it, sweetie. We're in Fartland. Nothing makes sense here.
And that's the quote for the live tweet.
Polly's gonna kind of scooch over a little closer.
Also,
Well, hello. There are 2 of you.
Malibu is
5?
utterly squicked out at the idea that she's watching Polly's parents.
Think I'm gonna need some of that blue pill Gunther made for me.
What is going on here? Guys, this is supposed to be a music festival. You guys recognize that voice, sort of. As a halfling in a hood comes running out with another halfling behind everybody. I mean, sure, she looks a bit younger and her hair isn't quite as severe, but yes, there's a halfling couple running after.
Is that Purvis?
Not Purvis. You remember?
No, it's Karen.
It does. Like, if Karen, kind of took care of herself when she was younger, she doesn't have that severe look. In fact, she's kind of wearing a little hippie dress, and she's got a big bunch of flyers and a huge grin on her face. And she's like, "Oh, hi, everybody. Are you here for the music festival? I mean, Billy's Hills is known for its love of all things that, get your feet tapping and your ears going. We love music."
Ella is instantly turned off because this is not the Karen she met. This is clearly a mistake.
Yes, I mean, her dress is nice, her shoes are fine leather.
But she doesn't have a cat.
The guy next to her is dressed to the nines, like, "Oh, yes, I'm Mayor Billy." It's Billy's Hills, after all. Are you here for the music festival? Oh, I see we have a whole bunch of bards from all over.
You have me, and a few people who want to be bards. Let's get it straight, babe.
Polly is going to be extremely insulted at that.
It's okay, honey. You've got time. You're young.
I challenge you to a playoff.
Let's go somewhere nice and quiet, and I'll teach you all kinds of new fingerings for your lute.
Malibu presses her hands up against her ears and says, "La la 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 la."
I don't even have a lute. I have a kazoo. And I know how to blow it just fine.
Ella is from an elevated social class, so this whole incestuous thing doesn't really faze her.
I mean, I'm sure we can find a room big enough for everybody.
Oh, God.
All right, you too. It's fine.
A goat starts wandering between the houses.
Oh my god, we don't talk about the goat.
Claudia is only minimally interested in this whole backwoods to the future story. But she is really interested in getting something to make a new hat with, so she's eyeing the goat.
Oh, God. There's a goat.
Not the goat.
Oh, Lord. There's 2 goats.
What does the goat say?
Okay, I'm not responsible for the other goat. I swear the goat told me she was 18.
Oh, so did you guys want to come for the concert or everyone's welcome. We love music here. Of course, as long as it's tasteful, family-friendly music, because we are a tasteful, family-friendly town.
I guess it depends on what your family's like.
Mother, these bards are up to no good. You can't trust anything that man over there. She's pointing right at this strange half-elven man. That man is making untoward comments towards every lady in the village and 6 of the guys.
Well, I mean, obviously that's what bards do.
Actually, you missed the stable hand.
8 if you count the
What
goat.
did you do to Joshua?
Nothing yet, but
He's been busy.
So who is Karen calling mother?
She was pointing to the halfling. Meanwhile, Fanny's like, "Just lay off them, Bella. Mom isn't gonna stop this. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna sing and dance, and there's gonna be music. And I'm sure this tall drink of water over here would be happy to sample my wares."
We can spend hours sampling each other's wares there, honey. What was your name again?
Fanny.
Fanny?
Fanny Darton.
How appropriate.
They say I was named after my best feature.
I think that's going to deserve some closer examination, but I'm here for it.
The blonde grabs Fanny and is like, "Don't you dare! Listen, he is only after one thing."
Oh, no, sweetheart. I am after many, many things.
I can think of at least 2 things he's after, so...
5 or 6 just right here in the town square.
You are never, ever, ever, never getting close to my sister. And praise Torag, you are going to find the light.
What? Wait, what?
Okay, the
Polly's
mention
gonna
of...
grab Malibu by the arm.
But did you hear what she said?
Did I happen to mention, my dear, blonde, hammer-wielding, buxom, slightly terrifying...
My name is Bella. Bella. Bella DeBall. Don't you forget it.
Bella that balls. Got it.
I will Bella your balls if you don't stop going after my sister. You will never perform in this town. You will never, ever touch one of the goodly, God-fearing souls of this city.
Well, did I mention that I am here on a quest for Torag?
What?
Torag would never, ever employ something like you.
Ella's spidey sense is tingling, so if I roll a perception check, can I see if I can remember the associations that we're supposed to have with Torag and come up with background?
Yes, you may. Investigation, I think,
you.
would be.
You want to know? I can tell you.
Ooh,
yes, you do.
Ella's paying attention. She rolled a 19.
Oh my god. Yes, you do remember. You do see the holy symbol of Torag on this lady's chest. I think most other people were staring at her phenomenal chest. But no, yes, she does have that symbol. And there was an associate of a bard who was a paladin of Torag. Oh no.
Yes, his name is Silas Kane, and I need to bring him to justice. Where is he? She's yelling. Polly's holding her, but she's yelling at these 2.
Oh, if I ask you really nicely, will your justice include killing him?
I will destroy any false prophets of the mighty Torag. If you say a name of someone who has been defiled, they will face my hammer. They will face my smiting.
Silas Kane, and no, I'm not going to kill him because that's not what we do, but we're going to take him to justice. We're going to put him in jail where he belongs.
Well, I believe in justice. Justice above all else. Justice and celibacy.
Whoa. I'm not sure I understood what that I don't know what that last word means.
It means withholding yourself, keeping pure of body and spirit so you can focus all your devotion to your God. Why, I live, eat, breathe, sleep for Torag and Torag alone.
The last time I heard anybody talk like that, they were almost naked, wearing gold hot pants and bald, and you don't look anything like him. But if you want to try on the outfit, we can work towards that.
She just points a finger. You stay out of my town, and above all, you stay away from my sister. Come on,
Fanny.
Fanny.
Stay away from your town, stay in your... Got it.
I'm watching you, you dirty lowlife bard. Don't you dare corrupt my city. Come on, Fanny. We're getting out of here.
You know, I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave.
The halflings are, if you don't mind, our daughters are kind of our pride and joy. We've taken care of them since they were left on our doorstep. So, if you wouldn't mind, not saying untoward things about them, they're very sweet, innocent girls.
We all have our flaws.
Anyway, please feel free to enjoy the town. Just, be wary of the well. It's been making some weird noises. But otherwise, have a flare. We love music here. What was your name again, sir? I can add you to the concert.
Well, who's your current headliner? Because you should tell him that he just got replaced by Fandingo the Fantastical.
Fandingo the Fantastical? Do you have big teeth or something?
Sure, we can go for that. Yeah, that's fine.
Does Polly hear this?
We had a vampire act last year. It was so great until we had the outdoor concert. See you then! Fanny! Bella! Stop making trouble! And with that, they run off.
Suppose I'll turn around, look at the three lovely ladies who are now here. Hello, ladies.
Where is Silas Kane?
Oh, who cares?
It's you!
I am indeed me, yes. And
You're my daddy!
what the fuck?
And on that note, I think we have our perfect dun dun dun. Stay tuned to next week where we find out what happens in Backwoods to the Future. Ding 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 ding. Boom. Surprise!
You're evil, evil, evil dungeon mistress.
I told you I was.
We're here for it. It's good.
You should totally just see the texts Rachel and I were exchanging before I started talking in Discord. I think I said, even Fandango's never done a mother-daughter duo before.
Lord.
I heard the Discord chime and I looked and I went, oh, hell, that wasn't it.
See, I totally didn't expect it because I had the Roll20 full screen.
It helps to be able to flick back and forth between them and you see shit pop up.
Yep. John Smith joined the channel.
Yep.
Well, that might be it for this week's game, but we do have questions if anyone would like to join in. We have a special guest if they would like to answer questions with us.
Sure.
All right. Oh, Miss Emily, do we have the questions?
We do. Let's see here.
Make sure they're incredibly awkward for Melissa, especially. We really want that one.
Oh my God.
But first, if anybody would like to ask us a question, feel free to subscribe to the A&D Patreon, where you can hop on the Discord and ask questions ahead of the line. Otherwise, you can ask them on Facebook. Facebook.com/Authors and Dragons. Alrighty, first question. Franca asks, what is the best freebie you have ever received from work as an author or non-writerly job?
I won a Nook at a conference for my day job.
Dang.
Trip to Sicily for 2 was pretty good since it's coincided with my 4th wedding anniversary.
Oh, holy crap.
Was that your
Yeah.
That's awesome.
first fourth anniversary of one wedding or your 4th anniversary of a wedding?
Only been one marriage that I'm part of. I've officiated, I think we're up to 11 weddings. But yeah, in my former life selling lighting equipment, one of our manufacturers, if dealers hit their quota for the year, would send us on a big company trip to some exotic location. And the year that I sold enough crap to make our quota, we went to Sicily, and the trip happened to coincide with my wedding anniversary. Now, hot tip for anyone out there who's not yet married or is looking for great anniversary ideas: if you take your wife to Europe on your 4th wedding anniversary, you're not getting laid on your 5th, because you cannot live up to that.
Yeah, it's kind of like how when your son shares your birthday, like, my husband's screwed for the rest of his life topping that present, really.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, what'd you get me for your birthday? 14 hours of agony?
No, you can all hate me. I had 15 minutes. It was ridiculous. I watched Price is Right, had a kid, wanted to go home. So, while everyone who's female hates me.
Yeah, says the person who was in labor for 3 months.
I'm so
Dang.
sorry.
Girl, those of us who don't want crotch goblins are not jealous.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't 15 minutes, but it was definitely not 3 months.
Yeah, it was.
Jobs that didn't last 3 months, much less any physical ailment.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just had one of those weird, like, randomly good at a few things. Apparently labor is one of them. Maybe it's the ADHD brain. I can't do anything longer than 15 minutes anyway. So it's like, boom, gonna have a kid. Just get her done. When I decide I'm doing something, by God, I'm just doing it that day.
Amen.
I also once got a trip to BlizzCon. That was my best, I think, freebie from answering a question in a forum. So I was a games writer. That was pretty cool.
I work for John, so mostly all I get's a hard time.
Emotional scars.
I did get a really, really nice ink pen from work one time.
Not this work.
No, it was from the teaching job. But I also got a bathroom key.
Hey.
Oh, hey, that's
there was a faculty bathroom, and once I worked there for 5 years, they gave me a key to the faculty bathroom.
5 whole years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you do for the 5 years before when you had to go?
That's a long time
I had to go pee with the students.
Oh.
The latrine pools outside.
Jesus, they really do treat adjuncts like shit, don't they?
They do. I think the best freebie I ever got was a fan of my writing went to Leverage Con, the one and only year they had it, and she took.
I love Leverage.
Me too. And she got a picture of Christian Kane, who plays Elliot Spencer, holding a sign that says "Hi, Misty," and she sent me the photograph. So I still have it.
I saw
here
him
on
in
my
an
desk. It's really
airport
cool.
once.
Oh, really?
He's so beautiful. He's not very tall, but God, he's beautiful.
He is pretty.
Well, I think I've mentioned this before, maybe here on this podcast, so I apologies if I'm repeating myself, but a fan once sent me a vibrator.
Dang.
Damn. Was it satisfying?
I should add it was new.
Oh,
Thank
well,
goodness.
Thank goodness for that.
Important distinction.
Yeah,
Very.
Pretty sure none of the sex toys people send to Galtieri are new. Pretty sure those are used.
I think he likes them that way. Sorry, Rick.
Broken in. Not sorry, Rick.
All right, so moving on.
Yes.
Let's see. Zach of all trades asks, hey, very relevant one. What is your preferred term? Penis, dick, junk, schlong, cock, wiener, etc.
I mean, it all depends on context and who you're talking to.
Or,
because they all have their various places.
And sometimes in the same night.
I know this one.
Since we're Calamity Janes, also mention, the female counterpart.
Okay.
Again, same thing. It depends on the context because, sometimes you just have to shout cock because dick isn't going to work.
Well, if your dick doesn't work, you would be shouting cock.
My favorite is prick because I learned what it meant.
Oh.
Okay.
That's the freebie you got with this job, Melissa, is an expanded education.
Yeah, an absolute grasp of the use of the Urban Dictionary.
Oh, man. I'm happy. I think I got her first bukkake, so I was excited about that.
What do you mean you got her first?
Yeah, I was going to say, you may want to think about how you word
I'm
that.
good with not knowing.
That's okay. John taught me about pegging.
You got to learn about
Misty?
futanari with your next one. Just that means surprise penis. That's what it literally means.
Just don't Google any of that,
Surprise.
Misty.
Yeah,
Don't Google
don't.
any of that.
Surprise
penis. Surprise penis. That's what futanari
Is it end with an I or a Y?
I think it ends
An
with
I,
an
it's
exclamation
Japanese.
point.
Yes.
Any guy who's lived through middle school is just like, yeah, my whole life is surprise penis.
But yes, it's a whole subset of Japanese animated porn.
Oh, I know.
And I get to
hang on a
share it
second.
with Melissa.
Hang on a second. Sue writes Regency romance, so I really want her to answer this question as well.
Yeah, I'm with whoever said it's based on usage. What I said earlier is it depends on what I'm writing, and you also asked about the feminine equivalents, and I'd like to say I'd like to shout out that I hate the historical romance usage of velvet sheath. I just want to
Oh,
put that
God.
Oh no!
That's a big
So
cringe.
pick something else is my only answer on that.
Who likes the one-eyed trouser snake?
No.
No, Jesus.
Again, it
Purple-headed warrior.
depends
It's a
on
quivering
usage,
mounds of
right?
love
Like there's
pudding.
just times when it just depends.
If it ever includes the word turgid in the phrase, I'm probably gonna cringe.
And
Notes to
sometimes
self.
that's
Lady
what you're
flats.
shooting
I was
for.
going to say, sometimes the author wants to make you cringe.
Oh, so you've read my shit. All right, yeah.
How about weenus?
Ooh. Ooh, like a wee little penis. Oh, top of the morning, I see a weenus. Yeah.
It's like a
That's
penis,
gonna-
only smaller.
Why do I have a feeling that's going to be the soundbite I'm remembered for? Lucky Charms penis.
Oh boy. Okay, do we,
Magically
have,
delicious.
do we have time for one more
I
question?
think we need to redeem ourselves after that. one.
Please.
This one isn't going to do that, but
Oh, okay.
from Facebook, Eduardo Von Buchanan asks, can you guys say in your best phone sex voice the name of one of your books?
Who wants to go first? I think we should make John go first, though.
Have Space Cat will travel. Purr.
I'm kind of creeped out right now.
My skin is
Theater
crawling
degree
off my bones.
motherfuckers. Theater degree motherfuckers. You think that's the weirdest shit I've said into a microphone? Come
Dude,
on.
I can read
But I
it.
have to sit next to you in a month.
That's amazing.
Melissa's just happy that the 6 hours she spent in a car with me was yesterday.
Oh, Melissa, please follow that up. I want to hear, since it's a father-daughter duo. What's your best phone sex for any book you've edited?
That includes 42 different Shingles titles.
Amen.
Have Space Cat will travel.
Meow.
Wow. I knew there'd be a cat involved. Teresa, you got one?
Of course I do. It's Blood Moon over Bourbon Street.
Excuse me, I need to fan myself after that. What about you, Emily? You got one?
28 dicks later.
Oh my.
Oh. I think Misty needs to keep this going.
Well, of course. I'm going to tell you all about the weird, wild West.
Sue, I can't take it anymore. You gotta keep it going.
Lord Lucifer's disciple.
Oh my.
Now that's the best name for penis anybody's said on this episode.
I think I have to go with my shingles as well. Girl. Guy in real life. Wow.
So if you're
come
listening
on.
to this and you just spanked it to this segment, don't fucking tell us that at A&D Con.
Right, we totally do
Honestly,
not want to know.
no.
Don't tell us.
But buy a ticket.
Actually, sorry, if you did, you deserve to buy all our books. Every book you spank off to, you owe it to the author to buy it.
Amen.
If I'd known that, I would have chosen a more expensive title.
So would have I, but all mine are like one-word titles. It's really hard to sound sexy when you're saying 10,
Right.
4.
No, for John, it would be the Quincy Harker Omnibus Limited Edition Collection.
Damn straight.
And we're all going to be stuck in the same room in a few weeks. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
I was excited.
Oh my god. I really don't think we can top us with the FAP reading of our book titles. If you have
But-
enjoyed this show, yes.
If you did spank it to those phone sex book titles, and you bring a friend to A&D Con, have them videotape Joe Brassey's face as you tell him all about how much you enjoyed this episode of Calamity Janes.
Yes, please. Yeah, seriously. do that.
And then make a GIF out of his Jesus reaction.
God damn it! You guys are making it very hard for me to do the outro this week, aren't you? If you
You're
did
welcome.
like what you hear, we will all be available at Authors and Dragons Con in Nashville in August, or at least I think most of us will. We'd love to see you there. So, hey y'all. And tune in next week where we find out just how Egyptian, or is it Greek? It's one of the old myths.
Kind of
this
both.
whole campaign is gonna get. So, toodles and bye, y'all.
Bye.
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 Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Yeah, I suck.